Hi, my name is Pastor Hal York, and welcome to Truth in the Trenches. Today we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 10, verse 4. This verse probably be a better verse to start the week with than to end the week with, but it's a good verse, and it reminds us of some important principles we've looked at already in Proverbs. And it says this: "Poor is he who works with a negligent hand, but the hand of the diligent makes rich." We are introduced once again to the man Proverbs calls the sluggard. One of the characteristics of a fool is laziness. And here we are told he works, but with a negligent or a slack hand. That word negligent or slack carries the idea of carelessness or sluggishness or thoughtlessness. And one translation puts it this way: a poor person is made with a slack hand. Now this negligent person, it can refer to a job, it can refer to his role as a husband or a wife, but he makes a poor employee, a poor husband, or a poor wife. But it also leads to poverty. All a negligent or careless hand ever made or produced was poverty. The old-fashioned way of earning a living is not what this person is interested in. They can't get out of bed. They can't get out of their own way. Verse 5 talks about one who sleeps in harvest. Well, who would do it? Well, this guy. His sense of timing is based not on what is expedient, but on how he feels. I know it's harvest time, but I'm tired. I'll get out there tomorrow and I'll get him. But tomorrow comes, and guess what? He's still tired. If our economy was run by people who felt like going to work or who never went to work when they were tired, our whole economy would collapse. This person doesn't get that. He doesn't think about anyone but himself. Even when he does make it to work, he doesn't do a good job. Stares at his phone all day, constantly having to be told to get back to work. And there's a word for people like that. It's called unemployed and unemployable. But what a contrast in verse 4. The hand of the diligent makes one rich. The diligent are thoughtful, not hasty. They're faithful, not sporadic. They're attentive to detail, attentive to those around them, attentive to the things that need to be done, even if it's not technically their job. They pick up empty water bottle on the floor, for example. They give others a hand. They're persistent. God created us to work. The diligent person relishes a job well done and that feeling of being tired and knowing that you've accomplished something. It's not just about the money for the diligent, it's about the job. And that principle holds true in the home as well, in marriage and parenting, doing schoolwork, how we look after our homes, our yard, etc. I heard a quote recently, and I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it went something like this, and I'm going to add my own spin to it because I can't remember it all. But it went something like this: duty is doing your job. Discipline is doing your job every day. Diligence is doing your job every day to the best of your ability. Dedication to Christ is doing your job every day to the best of your ability for the glory of God and the good of others. God created us to work. God calls us to work. The diligence and faithfulness and thoughtfulness that we bring to our job is who we are. It's our testimony. It's our ministry. And may we use it as such. So remember that God created us to work. Poor is he who works with a negligent hand, but the hand of the diligent makes one rich. May this truth guide us and guard us in the trenches of life as we seek to live our lives for the glory of God and the good of others. May God bless.